Hello everyone. In this lecture we will learn how we can create the database and table. So open the project Visual Studio. I already opened the project. Add. Okay. So go into the Solar Explorer option. Right click. Create new database. Dot backslash SQL Express. Name of the database, we can give here sales PB. So this database is created. We can add some tables. So we can add only one table right now. We can add multiple tables according to our project requirement. First time table is creating, a new table is created. It takes some few seconds. Now we can, according to the database name, we can give the database table name as well as employee or employee registration. So employee name, workshop 50, address workshop 50. The first column, make it auto number column. Identity, yes. Change the table name to employee underscore registration. Or we can give here as TBL underscore employee registration. Update database. So database is created, table is created, name of the table is TBL employee registration. Okay, we'll add some data by using ADO.NET model. Add new item. Employee, or we can give employee registration. So we can design this one in different ways. I am giving name as advertisement, Al-Aziz and RIZWAN. Learning Hub. Use CSS. Style equal text folder center. So text is now in the middle at the center. So use another div. We can add the table. Insert the table, 2 rows, 2 columns. Increase the column and the rows by using the tab option. Enter employee name. Use the text box. So we can check how many columns are created only to employee name and address. So we can use the same text box. When we copy paste the text box, automatically the text box ID will be changed. ID is 1 and here is 2. So we can give here address, the title for this text box, and add one button. Change the button property, text property, to save. Database table is already created, so we'll transfer this data to the database. First render this form. Form is rendered. Now we'll use the edu.net model. Add data model, edu.net. Actually, we have created the database. From database, database object will be made by edu.net into the project, and then from project data will be transferred to the database. So the name of the database is salesdb. So we can change the web config file configurations to as database entities, add the table, so you can see here table is added. Model is also added in our project. Now we'll do some coding. Call the database string for web config file database entities, db equal to database entities. So this object is for the database, and make another object for the table. So this object for the table. Name of the table is TBL employee registration. So we can give R as object, TBL, here is only 2 columns, employee name and address, so we can transfer the data from text box. R dot, so name of the column will be appear, employee name equal text box 1 dot text, R dot, second column name is address equal, this data will be captured from the text box 2. Now db dot tbl dot add, which object will be added, only R. db dot save changes. When the data will be transferred, these 2 text boxes will be empty. So we can use the code text box 1 dot text string dot empty. So again the text box 2 should be empty, so we can use the same coding. ID will be changed. If we want to add a label, we can add the label for giving the message data is stored or saved. So from the toolbox, use one tool label. So change the label text property to text property empty, and for color it's gonna be red. So almost we have done the code. View in browser, employee name and Hadi, address UE, data is stored. So we'll use the label coding. Label 1 dot text equal data saved. We can give this message. Now view in browser again, test the data. After entering the page, we can give a name RIZWAN and address is UE RIZWAN. We can see here that text boxes are empty and data is saved into the database. We can see in the database table data is stored or not. So go into the database table, show table data. So you can see the first column becomes auto number 1, 2. The first name we have entered Adi and second name is RIZWAN. Alright guys, thanks for listening. Have a good day. See you in the next lecture. Bye bye.